Hi everybody, it's Mrs. Birr from the Kimball Library, and we're ready for another craft. Today I thought we could make something that needs the wind, and of course it's not an airplane, but it is a kite. April is the perfect time because of the winds, but of course this paper kite could not be in the air with heavy winds, but a nice strong breeze will do perfectly. So it's fun for the backyard, and I think you'll enjoy it. So let's make it. Here's what we need. We need a piece of paper, a regular 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. This is a little bit heavier because it'll just make it a bit sturdier. And then we need scissors, just in case, a hole punch. I have some stickers here that I've used, but you can use crayons or whatever you like, or even no decoration at all. And then I have some paper, and this is crepe paper, but of course, ribbon, real ribbon would be perfect for the tail of this kite. So whatever you have, that would be great. And we're ready to go. So let's see. Oh, we also need a pencil. And I have one right here. Now first we take our paper and fold it, put it down on the table the long way. And then we'll fold it from corner to corner in half, from side to side. And make sure you do it carefully so that the edges touch. And then we crease it like we always do when we're folding. And then we have our little booklet. But on the top of this little paper, take your thumb and measure maybe like just where the nail is from the edge of the top corner where the fold is, and put a little tiny dot there. And that will be about 1 inch. It looks good. And then do the same thing on the bottom with your nail from the edge, and then put a little dot there. And then we're going to pretend, or even if we want to, we can do it. We're going to draw a line from this corner, from this dot up to the one at the top. And so it will be on an angle, as you see, and it'll give us an idea of how we should fold our paper. So we'll take our finger at the top of the dot and at the bottom of the dot, and we'll fold it back so that our paper looks like one side of an airplane. Just like that. And then we'll fold it over, turn it over, and we'll fold the other piece to match so that both sides are folded down. It does look like an airplane, doesn't it? It does, but when you look at it, it'll be more like a kite. Then we go back to the original way that we had it, with one side folded down. And what we need to do is to take some Scotch tape, and we're going to tape it in place along that fold from one end right up to the other, so that our paper will stay closed and keep its shape. That's exactly what we want. And I did it right to the top, so it looks like that. And you'll notice we have our bottom here. What we're going to do from the top of our plane, which our kite, which is this is our top, we're going to go down maybe this far, maybe a finger length down. And we're going to put a dot there. And then I'm going to put a piece of tape on both sides of that paper. I'm going to cover that dot on one side, fold it over so that it's protected on both sides. That'll be a little bit more secure when we put our string in there so that we can fly our kite. I've punched the hole, so we're all set. That's where the string will go, right there. So we're ready. Now what we need to do is take our, I'll call it our brace. This is a straw, a regular size straw, but you could use a little piece of wood, a dowel, if you wanted to, but a straw works perfectly fine. This is a fairly sturdy straw, and we're going to put it on the top of our kite. We're going to put it from corner to corner, right across, to make a good brace. And then we have to take our tape again and secure that in place all along the edge so it's nice and tight. So I'm going to do that in several spots and right across the top. And try to keep your straw in both corners too so that it's equal. And that takes just a minute to do that. And be sure to put a tape on the ends of the straws so that you know that it's secure and it won't fall. So there we are. We have a kite. And of course, what we can do now is to add our colorful tail and decorate it. And of course, decorating it, you could use crayons or paints, or what I'm going to do, I have some stickers here. I have a lot of stickers. So I thought I would just take off several of them and put them all over this kite on the top. And it will look decorative. The nice thing about a paper kite is that if it does crash, you can always just come right in and make another one, especially if you have more than one straw and a piece of paper. That's all there is to it. So I have several stickers on here. Looks pretty good too for my decoration. I'll show you. These are all sea creatures, fish. There it is. And here is where I will tie my string. And we don't want a really heavy duty string, but one that's strong enough so that we can pull it through the air. So I tied a knot in it. There we have it. I could take this right out with me and let it go way up high by making the string longer. Sometimes you can feel a little tug on your kite, then you know that you have to let out some more string because it's really flying high. See if you get that. Then we'll have to put a little tail on it. So I'm using this crepe paper because that's what I have right now at the library. And on the bottom of my kite, right there, I'm going to tape it on. Make sure that it's taped well. So you could put a piece on both sides to keep it secure on the top and underneath. So there we have it. A nice kite for a good windy day. And you know what? They work. So make yourself one and you'll see what I mean. Have a good afternoon. Bye-bye. See you next time.